Things from yesterday. It happened for the second time the night of the big fight, as I call it. Not during or before, but after. Way after. In fact, even the house had finally settled itself down after all the agitation and things were quiet. I thought I'd fallen asleep, but obviously not because I sat right up in my bed when I smelled it. Smoke. A dank, kind of greenish, heavy smoke coming from the chair at my small desk. Now, let me tell you something about me. Nothing I feel actually ever comes out right then. Inside, it will be fight of the century, heart being all crazy in my ribcage and knocking itself about its walls, tongue in a kind of torture chamber where it's being pricked by a million hot needles, head being squeezed by an invincible vice, while somewhere a bass drum is reverberating through my bowels, threatening to evacuate things without notice. But if you look at me, I will be still and watchful, like I'm not bothered. There is a part of me that wasn't surprised. It's a small part that only ever raises its hand much later on after all the rest has calmed down. What I saw, when my eyes adjusted to the dimness of the nightlight, was the same thing I saw the day the whole world turned upside down, and that was in broad daylight. So how and why was this strange-looking person sitting in my room, at my desk, long into the night, smoking some ganky pipe? They hadn't looked like this that day. All dressed up in layered tassels of shimmering threads, a Viking helmet on the head of waist-length dreadlocks. I wanted to say something, but my heart got all breathless, so we looked at each other for a moment. Something in me, very far away, heard them speak. I couldn't tell you what they said. I just heard my own voice say no, and I turned away. Chapter 2. I'm going to tell you exactly how everything happened. Baba always says, Mati mwanangu, I love a good story, but I don't have time for a long one, so make it short. When I was 3, I used to tell people that my name was Mati Ponesa Mwanangu Mufanani. Mama and Baba used to laugh their heads off. Of course, it turns out mwanangu is what you say to your child to let them know they're yours and you love them, but you don't want to hear a long story or you want to sweeten them up to pass you the remote or get you a glass of water, even though you could do it yourself. Mati Ponesa, my child, I'm in a hurry, so make it quick. Some stories can't be made quick because you wouldn't even want to tell them if you didn't have to. So you start with the things that are easy, like how it was in our house. I'll start with Chichi. Chichi will tell you all about music, remixes, mixtapes, long plays, EPs, studio time, etc. She's going to be discovered any day now and go and be in a girl group. Tana is her biggest fan, but to be honest, I think he's just scared of her. She's a mixed bag, and you've always just got to be ready for what you'll get. There's no putting your hand in to look for the one you like. On any day, you get what you get, and that's that. On some days, you can get more than you would really want, ever. Normally, I might tell you that Mama was arguing with Chichi about rolling up her skirt to her waist to make a mini of her school uniform and calling Tana down for almost the 10th time. She always says, I've called you almost 10 times now. Calm down now. The last 3 words are always big letters. It's like you can see them come barking out and up the stairs to bump smack dab into Tana Tswa. You can talk to Tana Tswa all you like in capital letters. It's all the same to him if you're Mama or Baba, and sometimes me. He will do what you ask when he feels like it, and not 1 second before. If you're Chichi, you can give him your lunch bag as we go into school and tell him to hold on to it for you until lunchtime, but not to look inside. And he would hear every word the first time and know that it's probably more than better for him to look as soon as he can.